or 1.5. Our next mayor coming up, a longtime friend of mine. He played football at Tennessee Tech, which is now an online course. Yeah, they scored 2 touchdowns in his time there. He and I actually didn't meet through politics. We met when we were both coaching wrestling, and we weren't out on the mat. We were in the coach's hospitality room, where they always have a lot of food and pizza and stuff like that. Found out we have a lot in common. Pretty obvious what we have in common. And found out we liked each other a lot. And then we had a lot of the same values, a lot of the same principles. He's been a career school teacher, retired, continues to be involved in the education of our youth, continues to be involved in preparing the next generation to lead. He is not only a career teacher, he is a career friend to me. I've known him for a long time. Please welcome Mayor Dan Diesel.
Damn, that makes me nervous. He didn't go bad on me. First of all, I'd like to say that with me being the new mayor in the city of Titusville, and my friend Mike Blake being the return mayor to the city of Cocoa, Mike, stand over here. Don't get up here. I don't know if we both stand up here and want to follow.
It's over.
Come on, just stand right here. Come on, you can do this. All right. We have decided that we have truly shifted the scales of power to the north. And when Sheriff Ivy drives into town, it ain't going back.
I don't know, I'd use the word shift, make it crushed.
So with that, I want to move forward and tell you why Titusville is moving up the ladder. And certainly there has been a feeling over the years that Titusville is the redheaded stepchild. Some of you don't even know this, but we're actually the county seat. Now, doesn't that piss us off? And it does. I remember when everyone started moving down to Vieira. I guess I'm just going to tell it like it is, and then y'all can be pissed at me later. I've coached for a long time. I should probably say that before I get started. In my 40th year of coaching, so we tell things a little different sometimes. But that being said, we are very proud in Titusville. But we also realize that we're the county seat. And there are people in Titusville that don't know we're the county seat. So we move forward from there. I just want to tell you some things that I think have us moving forward. The first one is, maybe the most important, for the first time in 6 years, the Titusville mayor is at this event today.
Yay!
But after sitting over there for 2.5 hours with no air conditioner, the light in my face over here, and not sure what Ivy's going to say about me, I realized, well, no one showed up for the last 6 years. Kept sending his granddaughter, right? So with that, let me talk about a couple things. We have 26 beautiful parks, 5 of them on the water, which brings me to the fact that we have to take serious, and it's been mentioned over and over, and it should be. You have to take serious the issues we have with the Indian River Lagoon. And we do. Sometimes it gets a little frustrating, but every mayor feels the same thing. We do take it serious. But some of our constituents, it's always just easy to say it's the city. You ever heard that? Yeah, I got that on Facebook yesterday, so anyway. We have 19 baffle boxes. I believe the most of any city in the county. We have BMAS, I haven't heard that word today. We have BMAS in every stormwater area now. And we're getting the septic tanks out of the houses along the river. That's a big deal, and that's real important. The real problem though is, I've always called it, it's like an aquarium. So no matter how good we clean our part of the aquarium, if the south part doesn't, or the middle doesn't, the aquarium stays dirty. And I saw a thing on CBS News just the other day, and I can say this because it wasn't any of you, national news about the manatees and Indian River Lagoon, the problems of putting bad stuff in there coming out of Fort Pierce. So we got a lot to deal with, and we got to just keep our part of the aquarium clean. Our project board now has 48 projects on it right now, 48. That's not only a new world for us, that's a new record for us. Of those 48, we have 3 national hotel chains coming to our city this year. We have 5 new housing projects on the board right now. One of those housing projects is $1 million houses, $1 million homes. I don't think we've ever had $1 million homes in Titusville. And I don't mean that negatively, that just shows you how different things are in Titusville right now. We have a condominium, we always mess that up there. We have a condominium project going on right now across from Titusville High School on the river. I just found out the other day that those units are going for $500,000 a piece. So all of a sudden, Titusville has a little tax base looking out there with $500,000 units in a 3-building condo, $1 million homes coming, and we like that. I will say this, the mayor will only be able to visit those 2 sites. Boeing has their launch division headquarters coming to our city, or it's in our city. Boeing has their launch division headquarters in our city. Dark Horse Industries is coming to town with $50,000 a year jobs. A new world, as I say, for those 50 employees every payday. Lockheed Martin is expanding their operation in our city with a 50-year military missile contract that will include 500 new jobs. Another new world for those 500 new hires. And the biggest reason that we're a whole new world in Titusville is because we are no longer the town east of Orlando. We are no longer the town south of Daytona. And we will not be anyone's vicinity. And this is what I say to every group I speak at in Titusville. And it's important that I say it, it's important that I believe it, but they got to say it, they got to believe it. And I realize I'm kind of at the Palm Bay, Melbourne pep rally, as we call them. But that's what we got to do. We got to believe in ourselves before anybody else will. We're growing, we're thriving, we're leading, we're proud, and we won't be pushed around. We are Titusville. We are a whole new world. And we want you to come see us. But to end on a more peaceful note, we all have a different name up here, but in the end, we really have to be Brevard. We are Brevard. We are Brevard. Look at that.